Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again in the gold market. So situation here stands really sophisticated for trading. As I already told many times, that the gold market stands among the most cunning markets in general. So United States Treasury bonds, gold, and probably some other markets we could find, but these two are definitely the most cunning. And by today's performance, you will see where this cunning action really stands when I'm trying to explain you what's really going on and how we could combine multiple patterns that are calling mostly in the same way, but have the different directions depending on the time frame. Yesterday we briefly have discussed a few patterns that we already have in place. First of all, on a daily chart, if you remember, yesterday we talked about the bread butter buy. So we have this retracement market dropped in a oversold area, and we said we probably should get the upside pullback. So that yesterday has started, but at the same time that the upward direction has started, it doesn't mean that it has to directly start moving higher, and this action has to be straightforward. So here we could get really choppy price performance, especially on the background of the coming gross domestic product report tomorrow and personal consumption expenditures index. Today in the Euro video we have discussed in details what particular might happen with this data, and in two words speaking, data might be more or less supportive to dollar. It's just because gross domestic product shows big numbers, mostly due to the rally on the stock market, and now is in the Bitcoin market as well. Personal consumption expenditures after the strong CPI numbers last month probably should not show any big drop in the numbers as well. So these numbers might be moderately supportive for United States dollar, and that's why the upward pullback that has started, it doesn't mean that market could just return right back down, retest the previous lows, and then start major upward action. It doesn't mean that the pattern will fail, but due to the situation that we have currently, the specific situation where we have the release of the important data, could bring some nuances to the performance on the intraday charts. Particularly speaking, if we take a look at the 4 time frame chart, yesterday we said keep an eye on this downside action, which is also good thrust, and it also might be suitable for the Judd Napoli pattern. And one of the patterns that we have discussed might be the bread butter trade. Idea was as follows. So since we have the bullish pattern on the daily, we thought that it will be like this. So first upward swing has been formed, then market will show completion of this pattern, reaching minimum target of the 618 support, and then we get upward continuation with a major pattern on the daily chart to the 618 level until at least. So you can see that this minor pattern and its target become just a part of the larger pattern on the daily chart. But now situation slightly has changed, because with this upward action, if you will take a look at the hourly chart, you will see that market hasn't quite reached the 30% level. You could see that this upward action hasn't reached the Fib level. It means that we do not have the bread butter trade here, at least for now. Instead of that, this situation is very typical for the double repo pattern. Yesterday, by the way, you can see that upward action has started from the nicely looking double repo buy. As we said, this might be one of the patterns that might be formed as could trigger the upward action. And now situation stands so that we could get another one on a 4-hour time frame chart. But for this purpose, market has to form more or less equal bottom here. So it means that downward action here might be relatively significant, and I wouldn't be surprised if market even retest the previous lows, which will not break the daily setup, but it just postponed the starting of the upward action and actually it might be a bit not very pleasant and not in a row with your expectations that you thought when taking the long position. So just be aware of that. I'm warning you that this could happen, especially if we recall once again about the important fundamental data tomorrow. So, other words speaking, appearing of the double repo on the 4-hour time frame chart in greater scale might be the starting point of the daily bread butter. Second moment, I would say even more, that take a look at potentially here it's easily to suggest even the butterfly pattern, right? So if we'll take a look just at minor extension, we not expect deep extension because market stands at oversold on the daily chart. So we consider only 127 for this purpose. Right here, 2280. And very often butterfly is becoming the shape of the double repo pattern. On a high time frame. So by this drop 2280 on the 4 time frame chart, we could get another bottom of the double repo and market could reverse up. So one of the possible scenarios I just show you. So I have to warn you about this because the price action here it tends to be different compared to what we should get if we speak about the bread and butter. Because here on the 4 time frame chart we do not have the bread and butter. This is not the bread and butter sell, although downward action is starting. Well, to deal with all this mess, so first of all, if you have bought yesterday based on this performance, I would suggest better to move stops to the break-even and see what will happen. If we get lucky, maybe market will not show as deep retracement, maybe it will reach just the 23 area, where a 618 support stands with some kind of the A, B, C, D target. And maybe we could get Gartner's triple to buy instead of the butterfly. But I wouldn't count it as something really very probable. So this appearing of the deeper downward action seems currently is more probable just because of the suggestion concerning fundamental report. So when all this stuff will be completed, then the starting of the daily bread and butter might happen. So where the market will work out the data release, retest the previous lows, then we could get our prediction that we were expected. And now we're expecting based on the daily pattern. So the way how particular these patterns that are forming right now on a 4-hour time frame chart only, or on an hourly chart, might be included and incorporated in this larger scale pattern. I hope that this sound not too sophisticated. In general, if you will just gradually watch this video, you will understand that there is no contradiction between the different directions on different time frames. All of them are united the whole picture that add each other. And the performance down on the lower time frames, they are not contradictory suggestion of the market up prediction on the higher time frame, just becoming part of it. So that's the things that I would like to speak today concerning the gold market, because the situation really seems not simple for analysis and for understanding. So let's hope that we are not wrong. Let's see what will happen during the data release. So if data will be weaker correspondingly, in this case we really could get this light scenario, this earlier starting of the upper prediction. That's obvious. So that's enough for me for now. Let's keep watching and see what will happen.